I'll tell you what, the kids have made an emphasis of practice to bring a lot of energy and juice. Yesterday's practice, which was obviously more structured toward the defensive side of the ball, man, I don't know if there was something some of the guys who play predominant offense said during the meetings on Monday, but our defensive guys came juiced up and they brought it, and they just had a heck of a practice, probably the best energy practice we've had. It was physical. They were sharp. They were on point. Played a consistent, practice with effort and energy the entire day. And then it spilled over today, where those guys who also play scout defense when we're on offense, because today's predominantly offense practice, that same juice was there, and they gave us a great look. And I think the adrenaline and excitement of these two practices, on top of each other and back to back, you could see it kind of hitting a lull here as the practice kind of went on, and our kids were tested. And I was proud of them tonight, because I think as our kids were tested and they were mentally tasked, the effort and the energy, the extra reps these kids had to get, because we got a couple kids banged up. The kids had a chance where they could have just lost their minds and got really frustrated with each other and frustrated with the tempo and energy of practice. And instead, they worked through it. They didn't lose their minds with each other. They didn't lose their minds with any coaches. And so I feel like it's a big step. It's a big step. And they're just focusing on what they got to do to get better and working through some of the nuances that I think will make us better.
It's just going to be hitting all game, straight hitting. Can't ask for much more.
What's it like to ride with your boys? This is a very, very tight football team.
Yeah, we've been together since like little kids, so we all just playing together, having fun, enjoying our last year together. Can't ask for much more.
But he says what he's going to do, and he does it, and he leads really by example. And he does have a tendency to go over and get somebody motivated and get into their ear a little bit, but you never see it, because he's that kind of guy who rather than calling someone out in front of everybody else, he's going to put his arm around his teammate and say, hey, you can do better. And he expects it. And I think that it's easy for guys to kind of fall in line with that, because you know what? They see from Jason Kenny. They see a guy who steps up and does it the right way all the time too. So I'm proud of him. I mean, he has grown exponentially. The youth coaches from the ground up have always worked hard with him. And to see where he's at now, it's just really an inspiration.